It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he's up across the 25 and down. Now Jones out to his left. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce, 39 yards. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints, nothing. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. He'll buy some time right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. But we know that he can get 1st downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the 1st.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's Shuck. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43.
It's 4th down.
Shuck here on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Throwing Jones. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ashton Dulin, 29 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Spencer Schrader is the kickoff for Indianapolis.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. From the 46, here's second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Throwing, Shuck. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
21 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Now a second and 6.
Made at the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw now, Shuck. The pass caught by Olave. And he is going to lose yardage here. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down.
Brings up third and 7.
Play action now, Shuck. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
Brings up fourth down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Shuck to throw forward on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as he gets this up past the 40.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Colts.
Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10. Pierce in motion left. On 2nd and 10. Jones. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Jones. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
An audible here to get a new look. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Is a turnover on downs.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run here with Taylor. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. The quick slant caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Jones keeping it on the sneak. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Now this time he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw is Shuck. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
From the gun, Shuck. Flushed out right. And it's a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. From the gun, Shuck. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. 3rd and 12.
It's now 3rd down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now Shuck. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And got his man complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 87 yards. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Play action. Jones. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Jones. A final shot before break. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lane. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
At the 39-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Shuck now to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's 2nd and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Smith now for the extra point.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change their minds.
Fighting through, and he's got space. He's on his way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 77 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
It's 3rd and 15.
Now they'll change things up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Now Shuck on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
24 more yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the air again is Shuck. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
At the Colts 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Juwan Johnson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Smith now for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
They're on 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On the draw is Taylor. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 134 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. Got his man. It's Warren. Powers through him. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Jones. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Saints 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Shuck.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Olave holds it in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
12, Chris Olave. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. That is caught. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Achane going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing, Shuck. Touchdown, Saints! From a yard out. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Jones throwing on 4th down. Being chased out left. A short one there caught by Warren. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Open man is Tyson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run. Achane. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
He was taken down.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Achane once more. And this time he scores. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Charlie Smith to kick
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Spencer Schrader to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll audible to something else. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck.
He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Colts will go on defense here, 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
At the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. To throw is Jones.
Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now Jones going to change it up here. From the gun, it's Taylor. Shifts by him. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. On the option to give to Taylor here. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Off the option, here's Taylor. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts have won it. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.